But she told me that it's not an excuse for anything. You know, you're in a wheelchair, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, you know, she held me to a higher standard, and you know, when I would want to do something, I would get in trouble if I said I can't. I can't was not allowed in our house, and I think that really just, you know, pushed me, and it kind of just took it out of my vocabulary. So, you know, if I can't say that I can't do it, what choice do I have than to do it? Yeah, I started going to MDA camp when I was 5, and I was exposed to a lot of other kids that were in a similar position to mine. I think the part that was different for me was how hard my mom pushed me and forced me to be independent and explain to people what my position was, but also to let them know that I'm not really that different. And you know, she just fostered, you know, me being my own advocate. And I think that's the most important part for parents to learn, is that, you know, you can give your kid a lot of things, you can do a lot of things for them, but if they can't speak up for themselves and get what they need and what they want, then, you know, they're not really going to continue to grow. And I think that everybody that is disabled has the ability to do everything that they want to do, and it makes me sad when they feel that they can't. And yesterday someone was telling me that they heard that I was on the international soccer team, and that inspired them to do more, because they were just sitting at home and they felt like that, you know, they had all these boundaries around them and that there wasn't a lot that they could do. And then he told me that when he heard about me, that it made him want to do more. And, you know, for a minute, it still surprises me when people tell me that, because to me, this is normal. You know, I do what I want to do, what everyone else does. And so when I hear about other people not doing it, I just want to ask them why. You know, like, so what? You're in a wheelchair, you know, you need help with stuff, but so does everyone else. You know, you can ask for it, you can figure it out. Just don't make it an option not to do it. My mom passed away when I was 14, and up until the point that she passed away, she was sick for several years. My mom had tried to prepare me for it, and when I was younger, you know, she explained to me what my condition was, and she helped me learn to explain it to other people. And then when she passed away, I didn't have anybody to help me, you know, cope with things, or, you know, I just had to figure out the adaptation process by myself. And I think that that's part of what made me so independent, was because there was nobody there to do it for me. And I ran with it. You know, I took what my mom had taught me, and the fact that, you know, I have to speak up for myself. I have to let people know who I am and what I need, and that, you know, I'm still just like everyone else. But once I became comfortable with speaking up for myself, I would watch other people and figure out what they did that was good, and, you know, what not to do. I learned a lot of that from MDA camp. I saw kids that were older than me, and, you know, I saw what they were doing and what they weren't doing, and from that, you know, I took, what do I want to do? You know, should I do it like them? You know, what have they done that has helped with their independence, and what has limited it? And the biggest thing that I saw limiting people's independence was their parents not letting them have a voice. So I really just want to talk to kids and their parents, and, you know, help them understand that kids speaking their voice, you know, telling people what they want and what they're thinking, is what will help them develop and be independent as they grow older. When I graduated from high school, I moved to Florida with one of my best friends. I got Voc Rehab, the Department of Labor, to pay for my college. I moved down to Florida, and I lived by the beach, and I went to school, and I did everything that everyone else does. And then when I decided to move back up here, because at the time there was no soccer team in Florida, and I really missed that involvement, I moved back up here and I finished college. I graduated from Kennesaw State University with a bachelor's in business management. I've been living independently ever since, and I work for a nonprofit. It's Camp Twin Lakes, And that's actually where I found Power Soccer. Camp Twin Lakes is a partner organization, and the Muscular Dystrophy Association is one of the ones that they work with. So I found soccer at camp when I was 17, and then when I went to college, I realized that I definitely wanted to be involved with a nonprofit, and everything just kind of fell into place with Camp Twin Lakes. And I can't think of anywhere else that I would rather work, because I'm doing something that helps people and, you know, contributing to society.